Okay guys, this is gonna be hopefully very helpful for you if you're shopping for a property in this market. So typically, in today's market, you have 15 minutes to visit if you go on the first day that there's visits and there's a lot of mayhem and people are scrambling and there's a lot of people everywhere. So you have 15 minutes, usually. So you're visiting the property and you're looking around and most people will ask a few questions. Why are they selling? How long have they owned the house? Is the roof done? And maybe even they'll ask like, how fast can they move out? Typical questions. Now you have to keep in mind where I'm going with this. You have to remember that when a seller is picking an offer amongst multiple offers, he's trying to pick the best offer. And the best offer is not always the highest price. The best offer can be the highest price, can be the better buyer, the one with more cash, less cash, better dates. I mean, there's a million variables in an offer, and we always evaluate all aspects of the offer and pick the best one. So now picture this, you're the seller, you're in the house and you're listening to all this and everybody's all nice and asking you questions, and then you get one buyer. They're a couple, they're two people, and they start with the questioning. How long have you lived there? Have you ever had any flooding? Have you ever had any mice? They're inspecting as they're visiting. They're opening faucets. They're looking under the sink. They're asking you if you ever had mice. They ask weird questions like, have you ever, this is true story, have you ever had a radon test in your basement? And this is a test you might do if an inspector might recommend it, but it's not a common test. And to randomly ask that question, and the questioning continues. You're looking at walls like, ce mur me paraît qu'il va tomber. Est-ce que vous avez fait des travaux de briques? Did you do brickwork in the house? And the questioning continues and continues, and it doesn't stop. Now, I ask you as a seller, if you had to pick amongst 2 or 3 offers and they're all the same, would you pick that couple that made you feel that they were worry rats, that they were panicking just visiting? Would that reassure you? So that's the question. And I can tell you, because I present lots of offers, when we're faced with the situation, often that particular buyer is set aside because we don't want to run into trouble. We don't want people to have an inspection done and maybe run at the first sign of a problem. We want buyers that are qualified, that have the money, that are experienced, and that are comfortable what they're buying by asking questions like, do you own other property? Do you live in the area? Do you know of things like that? Is this something that how long have you been searching? If you find out the buyer has been looking for property for the last 2 years, red flag. So guys, hold off on your questioning that much, to the owners especially. It's not gonna help you.